All right, let's go now back to the West Coast. Los Angeles, the largest Iranian-American population exists there, and they also tune in on many occasions to talk radio, Radio Iran. Siamak Kalhor is a host for this program as well as a producer. Well, what are you hearing your listeners say about all that's transpiring in their homeland?
Well, I just wanted to say hello to you, Frederica. They have the right person covering this right now. It's your experience in the 2000 ballot counts.
Well, thanks so much. You have a great memory
yes,
on that story and that coverage.
We were following you. You did a great job then.
Oh,
imagine if we would have all jumped into the streets and started a revolution then. What would have happened? it would have been great. But we have opened our telephone lines the last 5 days, right before the election actually, we opened them up. But all our programming is dedicated to our listeners coming in and expressing their sentiments and opinions.
And is it very similar to what we're seeing in the many demonstrations that have taken place this weekend alone, whether it be in Los Angeles or in New York or even Washington, D.C. and Atlanta? Are you hearing that same kind of sentiment where people are in large support for the opposition leader Mousavi?
Absolutely. The sentiments, the common denominator is this green color. And we still have our fractions here between our own people. We have our own agendas, different groups, different political groups, as well as we have in Iran. But right now, we're all thinking about unity and unifying and just supporting this movement, this uprising that hopefully will shed some freedom and democracy in the country of Iran.
And now, how concerned are you? Your mother is in Iran, correct? And you've been trying to reach out to her. Have you had any success talking to her? And if so, what is she expressing to you?
Yeah, both myself and my brother, we talked to my mother this morning, and she was okay. She's caught in the whole passion of the thing, and she doesn't even want to come back right now. She wants to see what happens. She wants to see the conclusion of this whole thing.
What kind of images is she seeing while there, since there have been huge restrictions placed by the government on the kinds of images that the state-run television are conveying? What is she seeing? Does she have a clear picture about what's taking place in the streets there?
Well, being a 70-year-old, she's being very cautious, but a couple of days ago she was on the streets and she was walking around and watching this whole demonstrations, and she was in the area that was pretty quiet, and she's trying to stay out of the trouble. But the movement is happening. There is no stopping it. This whole uprising is being tweeted, Facebooked, blogged, and it's coming out of Iran. We have a Twitter hashtag in 6:70 a.m., KIRN actually, that we get news coming out of Iran post every 3 seconds, every 7 seconds.
Yeah, it is pretty extraordinary how much information is being conveyed that way. You said there's really no stopping the movement, but do you see this movement actually provoking some change, or do you see change has already happened?
Well, if I want to tell you, that would be my personal opinion. But what we hear from the people in Southern California, which is a big populace of Iranian, maybe between 500,000 to 1 million, from San Diego to Santa Barbara, including Los Angeles, their opinions differ. Some people want Mousavis, they want the people of Iran to decide what's happening and let it all happen. Some people here, they're trying to come out and say this whole thing is not the election anymore, and we are looking for change.
Siamak Kalhor, thanks so much for your time. I appreciate your insight from Los Angeles. Radio Iran is where people can hear you.
Thank you.
Get a handle of your work on Radio Iran on a regular basis.
Well, we are on the internet and on every G3 phone that exists. At Shoutcast, they can search KIRN. We're live all the time.
Fantastic. And happy Father's Day. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thanks so much.